Everybody, this is Chris from Mountain Lions International.
When I turned 21, I got invited to join the Mountain Lions. Mountain Lions International, a reggae band. Their original guitar player, Harry, was busy or leaving the band or something, so I joined that band when I was 21, and that lasted through, I want to say the last Mountain Lions gig was when my wife Kat and I were dating but not yet married, so 2008. So I guess 2003 to 2008, I was in the Mountain Lions then.
Yeah, and you guys had a great local regional following. And like you said, you were the only reggae band in the area. Now it's changed. You guys probably influence like the next generation a lot.
Well, the guys from Unity were doing kind of what we were doing, but they were a little bit further north, like Appleton area. And then now I think they're settled a little bit closer to Milwaukee. But yeah, man, we got to tour the country. We didn't travel too far out west, but we hit, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Iowa, Indiana, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky.
Nice.
So, I mean, a good 10-state run, and we did a couple of long tours.
So how'd you meet those guys?
Honestly, they were playing before I was bar legal, but I stuck in to see them in a couple of bars.
Nice.
And their bass player, John, was a student at UW-Rock County when I was too. So right after high school, I went to 2 years of community college before I transferred to Beloit College. But yeah, John and I had a couple of classes together, and the smoking section between classes started talking a bit. And he kind of talked about the music that he was doing with the Mountain Lions. So I'm like, all right, well, that's cool, man. I'll have to sneak in and check you out. Well, Katie Piazza's dad, Pete Piazza, owning the Works down on 4th Street, the Mountain Lions were playing there, so it was nearby where I was at, so drove down there and checked them out.
Nice.
And then after I was 21, and when things started not working out with Harry, John was like, well, hey, dude, do you want the spot? So...
So had you done much reggae before then, or
Nope.
nothing at all? So you could just pick it up, and I think that's something you're really great at, man. You could just like kind of adapt to styles pretty easily.
I'd listen to plenty of ska, in the 90s.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
Yeah.
reggae, it was a little bit different. I had a lot I had to learn. I never played lead guitar in a band. I just kind of played rhythm. So I had to teach myself how to do guitar solos and stuff. Had to teach myself how to play the upbeat reggae rhythm stuff. Learn about spring reverb and dub and, all that stuff that went into it.
So was it like, hey, man, you got to learn 20 songs like right away?
Oh, it was way more than that. It was
50 songs?
like, we've got a show booked and we don't have time to have a practice with you, so bring your gear and set everything up and we'll call out the chord changes to you as we go along.
What? No shit? Like on stage? Like
I played probably 3 or 4 shows before we even had a practice together.
Wow.
But that's how busy things were. I mean, we had shows booked and I had to jump in there and roll with the punches.
You guys
eventually learned things and we started writing more songs, and then I was able to bring my influences in and we wrote some more complex stuff.
Yeah.
The first Mountain Lions album, Vibrations, is good and all, but if you listen to the last two albums we put out before we broke up was a double set. So double album, one song of all, personal and relationship songs, and another one of all political songs.
Nice.
And those 2 albums branched from reggae to African tribal rhythms, Latin classical and like Latin jazz, like flamenco type of stuff, hip hop. I mean, funk, R&B, you name it. We tapped into every genre we could get our hands on. I even threw some like Irish folk punk stuff, like some Dropkick Murphys style stuff.
That's awesome. Is the Mountain Lion stuff available online, or?
If you look on YouTube, Daniel, our lead singer and keyboard player, has posted a bunch of the old stuff, but not anything comprehensive. And as of right now, it's not on iTunes or Spotify or anything.
Right. Yeah, I should try to get the studio stuff on at least like Bandcamp or something. You know, SoundCloud.
Right. Yeah, if anybody's
I'd like
got
to hear,
it,
man.
Send it my way because I don't have
You don't-
anything.
Oh, damn, man. Well, at least that's YouTube. You can at least find something, a live performance, or if he's posting old audio recordings.
Well, okay. So with that, initially the band was Joseph Seisay on drums and vocals.
Hello, people. First, I have to say I love you all. That's all I got.
John Schneider on bass, and then Daniel Mustapha on keyboards and lead vocals.
Yeah.
And Daniel also had a conga set up.
Right.
Now, after I'd been in the band for a little while, I brought my roommate, Juan Renteria, in. And Juan had played in metal bands.
Right.
But I brought Juan in, and Juan took over on the drum kit. Well, actually, no, he played full-time congas for a while. But then we swapped. We put him behind the kit full-time so Joseph Seisay could grab the djembe and be out more with the audience and interacting with the crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, he'd wander the length of the bar with that thing, just playing the drum and wandering through the crowd.
Yeah, he would go nuts. He was a great front man, you know.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
the two of them, between Daniel and Joe, they both were from Sierra Leone, West Africa. They didn't know each other before getting to the States, but they both went to UW Whitewater and somehow ran into each other there, started talking about music, and
that's crazy.
yeah.
Man.